Welcome to another episode of Minding My Business. Last week we looked at the whole thing of starting a small business, and I shared some tips, some of the things that we are going through, good and bad. And this week we're going to look at, do I quit my job to start my small business? For us, it's like our business was started way longer than we realized that we had a business, and that may be happening for you as well and you don't realize. Where I was in my job and I was being helpful Mary as usual, helping people to solve problems as usual, not really collecting for it. So when I had to leave my job and I was like all over the place tearing up my hair, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I'm like, wow, I'm too old to start over. When you get up to a certain age, you're not really thinking to go start a new job. So my friend was saying to me, boy, Mary, with all your personality and your helpfulness and whatever, you should be doing something in customer service. Why not stick in the field that you already know some things about and know some customers? So I'm like, you have an idea, but guess what? I'm very afraid because I don't want to go start a business. Business is going to give me stress. Business is going to give me problems, and I just want to go work for somebody and collect my money. But anyway, he won the battle on that one. He convinced me to say, listen man, you have all it takes, go start your own business. So I decided to say, all right, seeing that I was doing all of this for people before, helping them to solve their design problems, because I was working in a print environment that didn't really offer a design service. So when the people would come to me with their artwork, with their print jobs, and they didn't have an artwork, I would be helpful, and most times without a cost, get my daughter and other graphic artists to produce the artwork so I could print the job, so I could collect my commission. So that became the business. We had customers. I went back to those same people and said, listen, I am going to start a business doing graphic design and printing. And some of them were like, yeah, Mary, that's good for you. That's very good for you. We will support you. We'll support you. I'm like, okay. So by this time, I got a graphic artist in my bedroom. We set up a computer and a little table for the designs with the laptop that I had at the time, because we never invest into the printer and the computer and everything else yet. So I set up the laptop in my bedroom, employed a graphic artist who would come to my home every day along with my daughter, and for 6 months we stayed in that bedroom and we pushed out great designs. Didn't have a printer, so I outsourced the print jobs, would take them to other printers, get them printed, get them nicely packaged, deliver them to the customer until we were able to buy our own printer. 6 months later, guess who was very confident and say, yeah man, we're ready to go rent a space because I have notes. Hold on. The idea that we had of the business, we saw that it had value because customers were calling back with repeat orders. They were referring us, and we had a thriving business. By this time, as I said, we had staff. We also had stock, and those things were stocked up in the bedroom as well. So the bedroom was no longer a bedroom, it was a multi-purpose bedroom and graphic design room. We also had a customer service plan, how we were going to serve our customers, and we had all of these little things on the go. We're fixing them on the fly. We had suppliers, because by this time I had to go source people to supply the things, buy the paper, get that printed, gossa. We had suppliers where we were buying our stuff. And most importantly, because we were working from home and was already paying rent for where we were, we didn't have any shop space rent. So some of the monies that we collected didn't go out in bills. We were able to save money. I had money in the kitty that I could find a space, and had 3 months, felt confident that if I made no sales for the next 3 months, I had money to pay my rent, keep the light on, and pay our telephone bill. Do you quit your job, or do you just stay in your job and start your business? My advice would be, if you're going to start a small business, start at home, build your clientele, build up your resources, build up your connections and relationships, so that when you move into your shop space, you're not buck shopping, starting from ground zero, trying to put things together. By the time you step into your shop, you're stepping in confidence that you have a thriving and a valuable business, not a business idea anymore, but a valuable business. So until next time, for another episode of Minding My Business,